late afternoon on this increasingly windy, cold, late spring, late May, approaching summertime in the greater Roseville area in the great state of Michigan. And this is a subscriber request for VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you like and subscribe and share for a one-of-a-kind, probability-based trading alert. And this is a subscriber request from, I believe his name is Digital Asset Dad, but he has a real name, but that's what I remember him by. And he's very interested in Quant. And we went over this extensively last week. We got the Jabroni Killer right here. See him right now? The Jabroni Killer right now. He's been perched. We'll give him a little chair real quick. You see him perched. He's got his legs on his chair and he's perched, right? And he has a gun, right? I know my left-wing radical liberal communist won't appreciate the gun, but his job, he is the twin brother of the Duck Hunter and the Jabroni Killer. Part-time job was a Saturday Night Live hype killer, and they shoot down the Duck Hunter and the Jabroni Killer, shoot down key ducks and jabronis at key overhead resistance, and jabroni in this case. And you can see subscriber, Digital Asset Dad, and Quant. We have been in this consolidating pattern with crashing volume after a pump and pumping volume, right? We've been consolidating since, and it's been very bearish. The volume's been crashing. I believe the first time you asked for a video, I think in this coin, you said you wanted to sell high, and then I made a video right here and put this yellow track up here as the least probable solution breaking out of this rising wedge that we were in right here. I said rising wedges are bearish reversal patterns, and they would eventually come down to their where they started the wedge, in this case at $30 to $32. And the least case scenario could have pumped up there to that yellow just to roll over after, and it did. It pumped in a big fake out, and this was a massive fake out, and now it's rolled over on itself like we thought it would. But what I think is going on now in Quant, Digital Asset Dad, is you have two choices. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on my own radio show and network. Is you got two choices here. After the dump, you're going to retest this overhead resistance and pump up with no volume, because no volume is going to come in, and you can try to retest your high at $45 to $43 and then get rejected and come back down and retest 36. Because I think in Quant, at the end of the day, in 2-3 months from now, you're going much, much lower in Quant. And I think your first target is way down there, Digital Asset Dad, at $18, but there's going to be a lot of trading in between $40 at current price and $18 of my target. So option one is you break back up above key overhead resistance right here. Pull out our industry favorite drawing tool, the white line. You break above that, then you break above the overhead 200 in green and the overhead 50 in blue in the hour and 2 hour time frame, and retest that $45 upper resistance, and then get rejected and come down to 36 and then trade and then come down to our lower target. Or what's going to happen, because we are, we're in a multi-month to maybe a year bear market in Bitcoin. We start the same when we go into here to there to now. We pull out our industry and YouTube rising drawing tool, and we come up and we get rejected by this overhead resistance, and then we come immediately down in the next days till this week. And by the next couple of days, or say next Friday or next Friday, I think it's Friday today. It is Friday. You get rejected, and by next Friday, you're sitting at $60 or $36, and then you start trading, and then you end up down at our target of 18 in the weeks to months ahead. Option one in Quant is you come up there to retest to get rejected. Option two is you get rejected by the overhead resistance at $40, $41, $39, $42 and come down here real quick. The probability based says you get rejected here and come down. There's an outside chance we come up here. I think we're coming down and we're going to get rejected off of here. Even if we got to dance for a few days with a little fake out, I think we're coming down there. Digital Asset Dad. That's what to look for in Quant. Real quick on XRP, I've done extensive work on XRP. XRP Sniper knows this. He's been getting hustled and shysted and fleeced by the criminal gangsters in XRP. If we zoom out in XRP real quick, what my long-standing track shows, digital asset data, if I zoom out farther, this is what I think you're doing in XRP, and our track has been verified and it's following it beautifully. I think over the next 3 to 6 months, you trade down. Yes, you have pumps up, big pumps up from, say, if you crashed 40 cents, you could pump to 60, then you crash to 30. But in that purple magenta color, I think that's your track the next 6 months, and you're trading down. Now, if we go into more important things that you're looking for here in our update and our subscriber request is, where is the price going now? Because I believe you may be in a position, I'm not sure, but I think you can see what's going on is it's going to follow our track. The same as if you watch our videos yesterday, Digital Asset Dad, you're a valued OG customer and you are top priority. I think you're going to trade sideways and maybe a little up the next day or two and try to retest this upper resistance on the blue line in our falling wedge. That's why from yesterday at 5:02 in the morning in the greater Bloomington area, now I'm in the greater Roseville, Michigan area, I put out that green track and I said, I think we're going to trade up in this box for a few days up until maybe Sunday night when the futures market opens. Then we're going to get rejected and then we're coming down here. Digital Asset Dad, I think between now and the next 7 days, we're going to retest the 40 to 55 cent level. Yes, I know we're at 89 cents now, but it seems more believable than when I was telling you guys at $1.70 and when XRP was rising before it topped out at $1.98 that we were forming a head and shoulders reversal daily time frame pattern and we were going to come down. So that's option one up here. This is your most bullish case for XRP. Is the next few days right here. You trade sideways and then come up and retest the upper resistance, which is the blue box, because you're in a falling wedge. But when you tested it, what is it? Where are we at? We're in May today. If you went and tested it, it would be way over here. The highest you're going to get in XRP today, Digital Asset Dad, would be if you bounced off this lower support that I drew out for you yesterday. Just so XRP Sniper is not confused, I made this drawing when the price was here, and I said the most obvious and probability-based thing yesterday was to come up here and then trade down and then start trading along this, and that's why I drew that path. So Digital Asset Dad, if you can hold support here, you could pump up to $1 to get rejected to come back down, right? That's your option. That's option one. That's your most bullish case, is what I got laid out for you here right now in that green area. You see that? I'll make it a different color just so you know. That area, see that, Digital Asset Dad? I know you see that. You're a smart guy. You're well-educated. You listen. You know when Vincenzo Gold Crypto Investing says something, you take notice and at least listen and store it in the back of your mind. That's your most bullish case. The bearish case for XRP short-term today, tonight, and tomorrow is to trade up and get rejected by that blue line, Digital Asset Dad. And that blue line is the down-sloping 50-day moving average, and you get rejected, and then you come all the way down here between tonight and tomorrow and retest this lower support, right? That's your worst-case scenario. You have crashing volume, very bearish. The only volume that comes in is sell volume. So option one, you trade in the yellow line over the next week to 10 days and try to retest down the line the dollar mark right here. See that? The trade in the next week to 10 days, you could retest this upper resistance. Or option two is you get rejected by the downsloping 50 and you come crashing down real quick. Those are your two choices, Digital Asset Dad. I hope this was informative and educational. I am not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on my own radio show. Peace and love. I appreciate your support, and you are an original OG of Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. And Digital Asset Dad will always take top priority when he requests a video. Peace and love. Peace and love.